Hey, this is Daniel from Adorama. Today on set we're going to talk about small flashes in a sense, but we're going to talk about really what you're paying for, like why you'd want one over the other or where you should spend your money. So I have some Nikon flashes here, or flashes that are compatible with Nikon, and we're just going to kind of go over them. So this is Nikon's like top of the line flash. Canon has a top of the line flash, Sony, they all have them. What you get generally in a professional flash is more power, which is obvious, I guess. Generally, the head will zoom a lot further, so if you do things where you need to be further away from people. Also, and this is a big one, professional flashes can take an external battery. This becomes key because if you are working with any of these flashes, see it plugs in right there. If you're working with any of these flashes, they take roughly 5 seconds at full power to recycle, all of them. But you know, this one's more powerful, so you might only be shooting at half power most of the time. But when you add an external battery pack, it can go as fast as something like 1 second at full power. So that means in most situations, you're never going to be waiting for your flash. So if you are shooting events or you're shooting even fashion or things where you have to just shoot really, really fast, the ability to add an external battery pack is amazing and totally worth it for you. If you don't have that situation and you don't need a lot of power, you could step down to something like this. This is Nikon's next level down flash. What you lose here, or what you don't get, is you don't get the external battery pack ability, and it's a little bit less powerful. There's a few other things, but that's the main issues here. So for your, I use a speed light once in a while kind of person, or I just want to have something decent that's not super expensive, this would be the level of flash you'd want to be at. If you are on a really, really low budget and you step into a third-party flash, this Vivitar flash right here, they make them for all the different brands, is like $100 or less. When I put this on top of my camera and I take a photo with each one of these flashes, they're all going to look exactly the same. Because basically, they all kind of look the same at this point. Walking out of the shop, the day that you buy it, it's going to be the same. 3 or 4 years from now, this flash may not be alive. That's basically the thing. You're paying for longevity and consistency in a flash. If you buy a professional flash from Nikon or Canon or any of those brands, you can expect to have it for a long time, 10 years, 15 years, you know, as long as the technology is good. So on that note, this is a Nikon SB-28. This flash used sells for slightly more than this Vivitar costs. This flash is probably 15, 20 years old. It works perfectly fine. It has an automatic mode, so you can use it even with the modern cameras. Plus, obviously, you can use it manually. It's very powerful, and in its day, it was the professional flash, so it has the ability to take on an external battery pack. So my recommendation generally is if you're on a smaller budget to possibly look for the name brand flash, but a used one. So I hope this was helpful. If there's another type of equipment you want to know kind of what you're paying for, please write it in the comments and we'll try to do a video about it. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time on set.